I had really good breakfast.
Really?
I had French toast.
Are you French?
No.
Then you shouldn't eat it. You know, French toast isn't made in a toaster.
This is The Block Party, a Minecraft podcast, episode 160. We're your hosts, Little C.
And HolyBookworm.
Get all our info at theblockpartymc.com.
Now let's get this block party started. Hi, Little C.
Something feels different.
Different?
Something's different.
Think it sounds different?
No. Maybe? I don't. Oh, it's my new flannel shirt.
That's gotta be it. That's what's different. I'm so glad you finally realized it. Okay, we're good then. I'm all excited for the block party day. Are you excited?
I'm excited.
I'm so excited.
Hopefully the listeners are excited.
Hopefully they have their listening ears on.
Maybe they're confused. Why would they be confused? Wait, isn't there usually a sloth or something? I don't know. I don't really
Took him too long to get here today, so we're doing it without him.
He was doing a sloth activity of taking a nap.
Like a sloth.
Like a sloth.
Exactly.
A bearded one.
So HolyBookworm is here today to fill in the gap.
Oh, joy.
You should be. We're rejoicing like crazy. All right, let's get in to the block party.
The comments of the week, which really is comment of the week. Where are you guys? Where's the comments? You guys should leave comments on a Discord or email us. Do you know what the email is, HolyBookworm?
The block party MC.
Contact at theblockpartymc.com.
I'm glad you told me.
There you go. Now you know.
Now I can email you.
Tell all your friends.
I don't have any.
Oh. Our first and only comment comes from John Derry. I really like your episode icons. You should update the main one.
So I had to ask what an icon was, because to me, that was a word I had to think about when I saw that. But then you explained that you're pretty sure he's talking about like the thumbnail pictures, like what you guys use, right? Isn't that weird how people can say two words and mean different things? Like an icon, I think of like Marilyn Monroe as a figure of an icon of Hollywood. Exactly. Right. You would know that.
An icon's like the little hamburger menu or a search icon or the YouTube icon.
I just don't call him an icon, though. Like, that makes sense what you're saying, but I don't use the phrase icon. So it's just.
And yes.
We call it the hamburger menu.
I make all the thumbnails, so I should make a new one for the main show. Because the one for the main show is kind of bleh.
Is it dull? It's past its time.
It's not very good.
It needs to retire.
I need to make something better.
Sounds like you have a project.
Speaking of projects, you know what I did in Minecraft this week?
What did you do this week in Minecraft?
Oh, that was a smooth transition into our time to talk about Minecraft. I ruined it. Now I'm breaking the fourth wall. I do that a lot. But it was a smooth transition, and I think our listeners would agree. I built a ton. Maybe not a ton. I built a lot at my base on Jericho. Playing Hogwarts Legacy, which isn't Minecraft. I'm talking about another game.
I'm glad you noticed that Hogwarts is not Minecraft.
Part of the game. But working on the town part of my base after playing and going through the town on Hogwarts Legacy, Hogsmeade, it looks really cool. And it made me want to build some little shops and stuff at my base. And I named them all Warden-themed.
How many Warden themes can you come up with?
Well, we've got, I forget what the one place is called. But we got Warden's Wardrobe. That's like the armor and stuff. Right now I have no interiors besides some like small stuff. I have Warden's Rest. That's the inn. Like the inn, hotel, Airbnb, whatever you want to call it. So if someone comes over to my base and they need a place to put some stuff.
Gotcha.
And then I have a building that I haven't named yet because I don't know what it's going to be. And then I have a potion shop. Can you guess what that name is?
The watering hole?
Why would that? What?
Potion you drink?
No, it's Warden themed.
Oh, Warden. I
Witches and Wardens.
Okay, because witches do potions.
Yeah, I need a witch farm. That would be nice. Did you play any Minecraft?
I did play some Minecraft. I now have Minecraft on my PC, so it's actually a lot easier to play Minecraft.
That's it. I think Bearded Sloth is getting replaced. We both actually played Minecraft.
Jericho. On our own server, yes.
Wow. And Bearded Sloth did not play any Jericho.
I don't know. He's not here, so we can't testify to that. But I did play a little bit of Minecraft. And what I have learned is that, one, I am a terrible Minecraft player. I've learned that the more that I play Minecraft, the more I realize how bad of a Minecraft player I'm in.
There's no bad Minecraft players.
If you don't know, I actually do another podcast on this channel called The Noob Corner. And that show has taught me how much I don't know about Minecraft.
I don't know a lot about Minecraft either.
It's amazing how you can play a game and not know stuff. Like all the stuff you don't know. You think you know, but you don't know.
I still haven't gone to a trial chamber, which is what was added in the a big update.
Right, I haven't seen one either. But I don't go...
You haven't been to an ancient city, though.
No, and I don't actually do, like, any caving or stuff hardly anymore because it's scary. It changed so much that it kind of took away my love of caving, which is sad. Minecraft, it makes me sad. But I'm just working on... Actually, I'm taking down some more trees around my property in Minecraft and getting ready to do some changes to my house.
Ooh.
I've got a pet panda in my house.
Nice. Does he have a name?
Preacher Panda.
Preacher Panda.
Yeah.
Nice.
HolyBookworm, Preacher Panda.
Makes
There's
sense.
a theme going here. You have a warden theme. I have other themes. And I get a lot of drowns because I'm right by the water.
Bearded Sloth would be terrified.
I kill them. And I don't die.
That's the wrong button. That's the one. This is what happens when Bearded Sloth isn't here. I don't know the buttons.
That's okay. They're still funny. No matter what you push, it's going to be funny.
It's just funny.
It is fun.
There's a lot of buttons. I don't know how Bearded Sloth does it.
He has them memorized, I think. So yeah, that's what I've been doing in Minecraft. But like I said, I've got it on PC now. Little C got it for me, so I can have it on my PC. So it's nice because sometimes my cat will come sit on my lap and I can't move because I'm not about to disturb a sleeping cat. So sometimes I'll play Minecraft or Supermarket Simulator and enjoy that. I'd rather play Supermarket Simulator.
That's a great transition into our past week, which we can talk about games or real life or whatever we did over the past week. How many hours have you accumulated in Supermarket Simulator there, HolyBookworm?
Well, since I got the game in early May, like 75 or something. So it's like, it averages like only to like 34 minutes a day or something.
How much did you play the past week?
Like an hour and a half.
Oh, that's not very much. Those are rookie numbers.
I'm reading a good book.
Oh.
I'd rather read. But it's a really, really good game. And I am not a gamer by trade, by any means. But I really love this little Supermarket Simulator. I think everyone should get it because it's actually a really fun little game. But the other thing this past week, we actually had just something really awesome happen yesterday, which I know that's kind of on both of our list here, but we were down at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway yesterday, which is the racing capital of the world.
According to them.
I don't know how that statistic works.
I don't know if it's the racing capital of the world for their, like, the IndyCar series, or if it's just the racing capital of the world.
I didn't look the statistic up, but that's what it says, is the racing capital of the world.
There you go.
And it was your first time seeing the racetrack.
Yeah.
It's really cool, wasn't it?
Big circle.
It's a big oval.
Oval, yeah.
It's not a circle.
It's like a circle.
But wider. And it's 2.5 miles. It's a 2.5 mile track. But we went not to see NASCAR, but we went and saw the Indy Autonomous Challenge. These are cars that have no drivers in them. It's all done by computer and coding and all that kind of stuff.
And it's not, this is what's crazy to me, it's not human controlled. It's not just a big RC car. And it's not pre-programmed. HolyBookworm, have you ever played a racing game where there's that little line that you follow?
Right.
That little optimal line?
Right, to kind of keep you on track.
That's not what these cars have.
Yeah, but see, that's what I thought it was until we got there and they explained it. I think we all kind of had that thought yesterday. But as they kept explaining it, the commentators, which did a fabulous job, by the way, shout out to them, but taught us so much about how it actually works. And by the end of the day, we were really enjoying watching these cars go around the track.
They're just humans, but computers, basically.
Well, then they're not humans.
Because they do the calculations then, right in the moment.
The computer's actually doing the calculations. It's not the people telling the computer what to calculate. That's what's amazing. And then
people made the computers and the programs.
Which is fascinating, right? They had to impart that into the system, put in the track and all that kind of stuff, but then it's making the choice when it does its pass. So the race was like these two cars, one's an attacker and one's a defender, and they would have to pass the other car, and they do it revving up the miles per hour each time. Now that doesn't sound like a big deal, but when you have no driver and it's choosing how it orients itself in the passing and doing it all autonomously, it's actually quite amazing. We saw, 3 wrecks yesterday?
I'd say 1 major wreck. No wrecks between 2 cars.
Yeah, they were all single wrecks.
1 car just got loose, lost control. It looked like a human mistake that would happen in an actual Indy car.
Yeah.
Which is what these are for any race fans. It's an Indy car with the cockpit moved out and computers put in where a driver would be.
Right.
And the 1 wreck looked like a human wreck. They just got a little bit too low on the embankment and they spun out and hit the wall. One of the wrecks was definitely a self-driving car wreck. The GPS disconnected, at least that's what
they think happened.
For a few seconds, and it turned left.
Hard.
Not when you're supposed to turn left.
No, he
And
was supposed to stay on the truck. He just went left into the
just
field.
went into the grass.
Went into the infield
It was
just because
kind
he
of
could.
funny.
It was actually quite funny. Then we had a small problem with the car because a bird.
A bird. That's what the announcer said. A bird hit.
They physically had to pick the bird off the pavement.
It was sad.
It was
A
sad.
bird got hit, or a car got hit by a bird.
That's not how the bird saw his day going. Very sad. So overall, did you like the trip?
It was cool.
Worth it?
Yes.
Worth getting up early?
It was really early. I think I woke up at 4:45 a.m. That's too early.
I was up
Little
before
C
that.
is not functional at that time.
I'm sorry about that. But look at all the cool stuff that happened.
Did you do anything else this week that's interesting?
That's interesting?
Well, it doesn't have to necessarily. That the viewers would enjoy hearing about.
Just my usual house cleaning, doing all my work out in the community. I do a lot of teaching and things like that with kids at church and stuff like that. So I do a lot of that kind of stuff. Reading my book. That's just the normal stuff. I'm at grocery shopping.
Exciting.
That's the story of my life.
Riveting content.
It is riveting. Although the grocery store can be quite chaotic if you go sometimes. I figured out the different days of the week. There are good and bad days to go to the grocery store.
There you go. Take that.
Take that
Write
and
that
use it
down.
as you will.
Write that down, listeners. Important.
So how's your week been going, Little C?
Well, other than playing Minecraft, which I actually did this week. I know. Calm down, listeners. Calm down. I know. It's crazy. I also got a new game. Last week I talked about it. Hogwarts Legacy. Because it was on sale. And it was a good sale. And I spent money. Yay. But it's been a pretty cool game. The graphics are amazing. And my computer can run it very well. And it's pretty good so far. I think I have about 10 hours in it. Maybe a bit less than that. So it's been a good game. And then I've also been playing some Civilization 6. Which is just, the strategy game. I play that a lot when I want to. There's a YouTube video I want to watch, but I don't necessarily want to sit and just watch the YouTube video.
Do you think you're going to get Civilization 7 when it comes out?
It's coming out next year, I think, early. And it's a $70 game.
Well, you could save up.
So maybe.
That's a lot.
We'll see how good it is when it comes out. And then also church youth groups started up again for the school year and did some tech stuff there. And I don't think I realized how much I've learned even in the past over the summer of audio and tech stuff because I was able to make the sound system that we use for the Teen Club Youth Group worship sound a lot better. And so I did a few things, tweaked some stuff, and just made it sound way better.
Sounds good.
I hit the right button this time.
Good job, Little C. All right, well that sounds pretty good. Sounds like we all had a good week.
Now it's time for, do you want to say it?
The past week of Minecraft. All info from Minecraft.net.
These are the changelogs, and you can find the full changelogs as we read the condensed version. So you can find the full ones in the description, down below, maybe to the side, maybe it's
somewhere
above. I don't know. Hey, if you find it, then you can have the link. It's a prize.
Maybe Beer Sloth is hiding them.
Our first changelog is Minecraft Bedrock 1.21.23. This came out on Tuesday, September 3rd, 2024. There were fixes, in quotation marks, big air quotation marks, fix several crashes that could occur during gameplay.
That would be bad for your game to crash.
That's more of a fix. That's not fixes.
That's just a problem.
That just happens all. So you're not here every week, Holy Bookworm.
No, I'm not.
But every few weeks there is a changelog that is just what we just read all the time.
Just fixes crashes that occur during gameplay.
Several crashes that could occur, which is good. You don't want your game to crash.
Well, that's true, but that seems kind of redundant to continue that discussion when
there's still crashes. They just keep crashing.
I have games freeze and crash all the time. It just happens.
Now for some more content. Minecraft Java Snapshot 24W36A. This also came out on... No, it not also. I can't read, apparently. This came out on Wednesday, September 4th, 2024. There are some known issue... Oh, just one known issue. Ender pearls will not teleport you to the right location.
Does that mean it puts you in the wrong location?
Or it just doesn't teleport you.
Either way, it doesn't sound good.
I saw a thumbnail for a video and a title. I didn't click on the video, but I saw something about this, and I'm like, that's kind of silly. Why aren't ender pearls ender pearling? They're supposed to teleport you, and they're not teleporting you.
They're not doing what they were designed to do.
But they know it's an issue, so hopefully they'll be fixing it. There is an experimental feature. When a bundle is used in the hotbar, one group of items is emptied at a time instead of everything being emptied at once.
I haven't used bundles yet.
They're not in the game yet.
Oh, that's probably why. I didn't know what bundles
were.
Okay.
That's an interesting change. don't know if I like it.
The hotbar is the thing at the bottom, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Because the way I understand bundles is you can put up to 64 items in it, but it's multiple slots. So you could have 6 of one flower, 12 diamonds, 4 cobblestone, anything stackable items. You can have up to 64 in a bundle, but it gives you multiple slots in one slot.
So it's just increasing your
It's almost
capability
like
of what you carry?
Yes. It's almost like a backpack.
Okay.
But I don't like that it can't all be emptied at once. It could be nice that it empties one type of item, maybe plants. I don't know exactly how it works. But I would think you'd want to empty the whole thing out when you get back from a trip or something.
Yeah, but I like to organize my stuff and not just have it be thrown out, so yeah.
There were some changes. Squid spawn eggs now only spawn adult squids.
This seems like obvious. I mean, if you have spawn eggs, not
spawn
obvious.
eggs are in creative.
Spawn eggs
things.
should spawn children, not adults. I mean,
well, they're not eggs like a chicken egg. They're a spawn egg that allows you to spawn any of the mobs, like in creative mode. It's just an item that lets you basically place a mob.
So it's squid spawn eggs. Say that 3 times fast.
They now spawn only adult squids, so you won't get the baby squids.
Oh, kind of sad.
When a mob converts from one type to another, example piglin to zombified piglin, the health of the converted mob is set to the same percentage of max health as the original mob had before conversion. The data pack version is now 52. Added Minecraft item model, item component that controls item model. Added Minecraft glider, item component that will allow players to glide as with Elytra when equipped. Added Minecraft tooltip style, item component for custom tooltip background and frame. Resource pack version is now 37. All item models can now use the broken property and model overrides that was previously limited to just Elytra. The appearance of equipment when equipped by players or certain mobs can now be customized by defining equipment models in the resource pack. Please see the full blog for more details. So that's cool. It looks like a bunch of, for mod packs and stuff for Java Edition, you can do a bit more with it. So you could make a different set of wings. You could make a Red Bull item, and when you equipped it on your chestplate slot, it lets you fly around.
Interesting.
That is a great idea. If you're a Minecraft modder and you're listening to that, do that. That's funny.
That is funny.
I know. I'm hilarious. I wouldn't go that far. There were some bugs fixed, and this is the Java changelogs. It's the problem stated. It doesn't say we fixed or was fixed. It's just a problem. These are no longer problems. The horse armor model does not show the enchantment glint effect. Collisionless blocks ignore entities with high velocity. Blocks with special collision behavior have a larger detected range than previously. When projectiles such as arrows and tridents move too fast, they can't be teleported by portals and end gateways. Crafting using control plus drop key crafts the incorrect amount of items.
That could get you in trouble.
Minecarts with TNT are now more volatile than in previous releases. Soul Sand and Magma Block bubble columns don't move the player vertically in creative mode when not flying, and many more. You can find the links again down below, or for feedback, they have a Discord server now, discord.gg/Minecraft feedback, if you're interested in leaving feedback on the changelogs. And I think they have a Minecraft feedback website as well that you can leave feedback on.
Leave your 2 cents.
Another one here on Wednesday, September 4th, 2024, the Minecraft Bedrock beta/preview 1.21.40.20. There's a known issue. In this beta and preview, you might spot some graphical rendering issues. Our team is on it, and we aim to have this sorted out soon. Thanks for your patience.
That sounds like a big one.
There are some experimental features. Bundle changes. The Use button hint is now shown when a bundle is selected in the hotbar, and using a game controller input. Using this button throws items out of the bundle. Bundles now display the bar showing their fullness level when placed in the hotbar. When a bundle is used in the hotbar, one group of items is emptied at a time instead of everything being emptied at once. The clear hotbar button hint is now shown when hovering the cursor over a bundle, with the clear hotbar toggle enabled and using a game controller. The swap button hint is now shown when hovering an item over another item with a game controller. The place button hint is now shown on all screens when holding an item on the cursor with a game controller. So it seems like we're getting closer to bundles since they're adding controller stuff, accessibility stuff.
That means
with
that
a
could be
controller.
coming soon sometime,
Maybe. Or
Exciting.
maybe it'll be another 3 years.
I'm hoping around winter. That's
Well,
a good time to bundle up. That's what you get with HolyBookworm in the studio.
Yeah. There were some changes and fixes. Made a change on Nintendo Switch which may help neighboring chunks to load quicker when player has maximum frame rate set. Vines placed with commands are now visible. Game rules show recipe messages is no longer considered a cheat. Interacting with a bed now sets it as the respawn point regardless of nearby enemies. Addressed an issue where the game would show pink on iOS when using large zoom. Wolves, cats, and parrots trying to catch up to their owners now seamlessly resume navigation after teleporting to them. That's kind of nice. I don't know if you've ever been walking kind of quick with a dog or something following you, and then it teleports to you, stands still for a minute, and then keeps following you.
I wasn't aware that they could even teleport, to be honest with you. I always thought I had to slow down so that they would keep following me.
They are a little silly sometimes with the teleportation if you get out of simulation distance.
So, how far can you get before they teleport?
Depends on the world you're playing on. But on Jericho, we have 4 simulation distance. So you can go 4 chunks. Each chunk's 16 blocks.
Oh, so that's quite a bit.
Yeah.
Oh.
I
always thought...
They're supposed to just teleport to you.
That's weird. I didn't know that. See, you just taught me something.
Fix a bug that would prevent activation of add-on for a realm via marketplace. Oh, they gotta fix that. They gotta make their money. Potions with percentage-based effects now show the percentage sign correctly on their tooltips, in parentheses on mobile devices. Armor HUD now updates properly when the player's equipped armor breaks. Close and help button visuals for smithing table and loom change to match visuals for cartography table.
What's a smithing table? Smithing table? What is that?
It's what allows you to upgrade from diamond to netherite with the netherite upgrade template and a piece of netherite or armor trims. So if you're on Jericho and you see someone with colorful armor, so they have diamond armor, but then there's maybe a green design on it, that's an armor trim.
Interesting.
Creepers now drop a music disc upon being killed by a bogged.
Okay, wait. So you kill a creeper and they drop a music disc?
This is if you have a skeleton shoot a creeper and it kills the creeper, it drops a music disc.
That's an odd thing for it to drop when it gets killed by a skeleton.
It's been a feature for a very long time.
What was the purpose of creating that?
It's how you get the music discs. Some music discs you can
find.
find.
But I've just found them.
Yeah.
Right.
Some. You can't always find all of them.
That is so random. And what's a bogged?
That's the new skeleton variant for the swamps.
Okay, thanks.
That was added in the most recent update. Not recent as in small updates. The big update that came out a few months ago. Mushroom stems used on the composter have had their fill chance adjusted from 85% to 65%. Enchanted golden apples now give regeneration 2 instead of regeneration 5, matching Java Edition. Added infinite duration option to effect command. Added specific effect removal option to effect command. Piglins will no longer pick up and admire powered rail items. Fixed a bug where extremely fast-moving entities would cause the game to crash. Entities can now no longer move more than 16 blocks in a single tick. Game will no longer crash when loading a world near an in-city. Removed the dark aura around the moon in the deferred technical preview. And of course, there's more that you can find in the link in the description.
That was really helpful. Thank you, Little C. Now, it's time for listener questions.
You're supposed to do.
Oh. Do.
Listener questions.
Is that better?
There we go.
Okay.
The first question comes from The Goated. What is your longest hardcore or survival world?
So I gotta say, I don't do hardcore because it's scary. Like, because once you die, and there's just a lot of that. So I don't play hardcore. Survival would be in our Jericho. We're on season 5 of Jericho, and I think
That's a new world, though.
That's a new...
That's 5 worlds.
Yeah, but each season doesn't last exactly the same amount of time. It just says,
So
what is your longest? I don't know how long each of those worlds lasted.
Yeah. But one of the Jerichos would be...
One of the Jerichos would be it, because that's really all I've played in. I've played Minecraft on my own, like in my own world. Mm-hmm. But I would say Jericho's the longest I've played, and I don't know the time frame of it.
I would say season 1 was probably the longest season.
I don't think I played that much in season 1, though, because I think I was still kind of coming into it.
You had a flower shop and a pretty cool house and stuff.
I didn't play that much. It wasn't until season 2 till I got really into it, I think. And then I started kind of being a part of your guys' world a little bit.
Season 5 is going to be longer than season 1, hopefully. That's the goal. Or it's longer than season 2, I should say. Season 1 was...
I just like that not every season's always been the same. Yeah. And that when we play it, that there's always different stuff that we come to and that we do. And I think that's what makes it so fun.
I think my longest hardcore world was a personal world that I had got around 700 in-game days. And sadly, I lost that world when I lost all my Java Edition Minecraft worlds. The file got deleted somehow. So I lost all my worlds, and I lost that world, which was a shame because I really liked it and I did some cool stuff on it.
That's kind of sad.
And then just normal survival, I would say Jericho's Season 1 lasted over a long period of time, and it was not really a server like Jericho Season 2 to 5 is. It's more of it was just a world we had on PlayStation that we would host, and a few people would join, and we'd all play.
It was the beginning before we really began having a server. It was like the pre-server real feel.
Mm-hmm. Our next comment, or question, I should say. Would you like to read the next question?
All right, absolutely. Our next listener question comes from John Derry. What is the worst thing that's happened to your Minecraft server world? Any season. This can include user interaction or a glitch.
My response isn't as funny with Bearded Sloth not here. But anyways.
I think it's still funny.
Bearded Sloth has joined the game.
That's the worst thing that happens to you in Minecraft.
In all seriousness, there was a fairly large grief that happened on Jericho Season 2, which we don't really get that many issues with it, but that one, just the fact that it got griefed kind of sucked. But the biggest issue with it was right after I did a bunch of work on my base, so we had to go back to a copy of the world before the person griefed, so that the huge amount of damage wasn't destroyed. But I did so much work in a time right after that backup was taken, but before the grief, so I lost a lot of progress on that.
I remember that. Now that you're talking about that, I remember that too.
Mm-hmm.
And I would probably agree with you that that's the worst, is when you have something like that happen, somebody griefs or something like that happens, and you have to go backwards and you miss out on the stuff that you've done.
Mm-hmm. And it was only a day, I think, back. It was the day before.
It wasn't a huge thing, but it was enough that you're like, oh, now I got to redo it. But on the flip side, then you're like, ooh, I can redo it differently.
Actually, I don't think I even redid it because I just kind of lost motivation then for the project.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those things. I think the other thing is the worst thing that's happened to me, actually, so now that I play on PC, is that my cat now seems to be aware that the power button is on top of my computer.
Oh, no.
And multiple times, she has jumped up onto my computer and literally shut off my computer system.
You know, they make computer cases that have the buttons on the front.
Well, I didn't have a cat when I bought this. Well, yes, I had a cat. No. Did we have the cat when we got this computer? Yeah.
No.
Oh, now I can't remember.
I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe.
I have no concept of time. Anyway, but she's now big enough to jump on the computer, and she was just playing one day, and she realized she could push it down, and now she does it every time she's
Public service announcement, don't let your cats on top of a computer. It's really bad for your computer.
How do you stop them? You're not sitting there all the time. How do you stop a cat from getting on top of there?
You obviously need a DACCP.
A what?
Defense Against Cats Computer Protector.
Did you just make that up?
Yes.
Excellent.
It took me a little bit to figure out what I wanted to say.
There. All right. Thank you, listeners, for all your questions. We appreciate that. Make sure you keep them coming. Put them on our Discord so we have more questions to discuss.
Now it's time for everyone's favorite part of the show. The real reason they're all still listening to this far into the yapping. And brought to you today live, HolyBookworm's Joke of the Week from HolyBookworm herself.
Why is concrete so hard?
It is cement to be.
I don't care what you say. HolyBookworm has great jokes.
It's okay. That one's okay. Not your worst.
Was it a hard one for you to get? All right. Hey, Block Party listeners, make sure you subscribe for more fun and join us at theblockpartymc.com.
Do you have thoughts or questions? Reach us on Discord or at contact@theblockpartymc.com.
Thank you so much for listening and being part of the podcast. I'm HolyBookworm, and I got to go read a book.
And I'm Little C. Bye!
Is it time for the block party yet?